Some people don't believe that there are dark forces among us, but I do. Hi, YouTube friends. It's Susan with the Narcissistic Abuse Journey Alliance. I hope you are all doing well. I needed to take a little sabbatical from creating videos, so thank you for tuning in today. Narcissists and toxic people are dark forces. They don't shine any bright light on any situation. There's really no denying that. They don't lift us up, support us, and enhance our lives. They take. Everything has to be on their rigid, dark, thick shit sauce schedule. It's their way or the highway, and that's certainly not a healthy way of navigating life. How could a person who continually lives under a cloak of deception and secrecy, lies, cheats, creates drama, plays the victim, shows little or no remorse or empathy, has no insight into their own behavior, doesn't care how their behavior affects other people, sits around blanketed and preoccupied with their addictions, alcohol, drugs, sex, porn, and is completely unreliable, just to name a few, of course, and who is completely selfish, I might add. What did I miss? Let me know in the comments below. How could these behaviors not be considered dark? There's nothing light or good about any of these behaviors, and would not be considered positive or healthy. The narcissist and the devil are housemates. They live together in the devil's den, operating in the dark under a veil of deception, creeping around, taking advantage of people, with no remorse or conscience. They leave a wave of destruction in their wake everywhere they go. They're trouble, and they get into trouble a lot too. White-collar crimes, blue-collar crimes, and everything negative and exploitative in between. The devil's den is chock full, packed to the max with negative behaviors. Let us not forget also that women are narcissists too, and show up as negative forces also. I'm not just talking about men here. Just want to remind everyone of that. What do they do in the den? That's one of the biggest questions. For one, they love plotting their destruction of you, how they'll play their toxic mind games trying to confuse you and get you unhinged. They're cold, calculating, and love seeing you suffer, emotionally and physically. They also love plotting how they'll dupe you and get their claws into you, get you hooked so they can begin their cycle and pattern of abuse, idealize, devalue, discard, rinse and repeat. Always tweaking their shit sauce recipe too, making sure it's just right. They get so much pleasure and narcissistic supply and such a rush out of performing these perpetual abusive patterns of behavior. So what can you do so you don't get ensnared into their web of wreckage? For one, you have to dig deep and ask yourself, why in the world am I letting this person continually hurt me, use me, denigrate, exploit, and take me for a fool? And ruin my day? Why? This is the biggest question. Water seeks its own level. This is why the devil and the narcissist get along so well. They're two sides of the same coin. If you think the narcissist will be nicer or more loving to a new supply, you are sadly mistaken. They won't. I can guarantee you that. They will attract an unassuming, naive person who will fall for their abusive tactics, and they will repeat the same toxic and abusive behavior patterns over and over and over again with each new supply, because narcissists seldom change. They really don't. They're hardwired for shallow, empty communication, no inner substance to draw from, and that's again due to their severe lack of insight into their own behavior. There is scientific evidence that points to the narcissist's brain, which does not light up in the part of the brain where healthy human emotions reside. They're intellectually smart, so they can mimic and fake certain emotional behaviors for a short time. Just enough time to get you hooked. Honestly, and I've said this before in my other videos, watch what people do, not what they say. Talk is cheap. Trust your intuition also. Learn to exercise that muscle. Learn to listen to that little voice inside of you that often detects danger, that tells you that something is off and dreadfully wrong. If someone makes you continually feel bad and feel bad about yourself, listen to that. It's a signal. Don't brush it off. As I said, the action always speaks louder than the word. Words are fluff. They're meaningless unless they are backed up by action. And a narcissist or toxic person is a brilliant, genius flufferizer, fluffing and tweaking their shit sauce recipe in order to be appealing to you. The words don't matter, and this is a form of gaslighting. Watch what people do, not what they say. If you do this, even if it's uncomfortable for you, even though it may hurt, and it does hurt, the truth does hurt, but it is one of the fastest ways to learn to identify and get away from someone who is abusing you. A narcissist or toxic person will never have your best interest in mind. They're always only thinking of themselves. Stop ruining your own day. Just sit quietly for a few minutes and breathe, without being reactive and letting your mind wander. Just sit and concentrate on your breathing. Allow yourself to seriously ask yourself, why am I continuously ruining my own day over this noxious, selfish, obnoxious, and moronic person? What do I want out of life, and how do I want to be treated? Why am I allowing this selfish person who is emotionally constipated and has no conscience to dictate my happiness? Cry if you need to while you're thinking about this. Get mad too, if that's what comes up. Don't stuff your feelings, because feeling your feelings is what will allow you to get to the next level. I'm a certified empowerment life coach. If I can help guide you to answer some of these questions, please get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you. Even though many narcissists, toxic and personality disordered individuals, have their intellect to hide behind and are excellent fakers and share a den with the devil, underneath all of that is a person who is disordered, out of touch with themselves and reality, and a person who is not contributing anything worthwhile to society or the world. We all have an expiration date. Use your time wisely while on this earth. Let the narc and the toxic person chase their own tail and continuously shoot themselves in the foot. You can make a difference. Make it your business to get out there in any capacity that resonates with you and help make the world a better place and get your focus off the narcissist. I want us together raising public awareness about narcissism, narcissistic abuse, and toxic behavior, because that is the way we will make the world a better place. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love your comments, so please leave a comment below. Sending you all a big tight hug and lots of love, and I'll be in touch again soon.